Alright, so, see here. So apparently the suit was being stolen is a rumor, but stock footage was used as a cost-cutting method. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, like, stock footage in Super Sentai is nothing. Like, so stock footage in Sentai is really nothing new. Like, that's kind of been a thing ever since Sentai was a thing. But so with this right here, so this is Battle J or Battle Fever J. So this was also made in part or with help with from Stan Lee. And each of these, this is what I like to call the Hitalia of or like, well, I wouldn't say G Gundam, but more of like the Hitalia of Sentai, because each of these are representative of a different country, right? So so we have Japan, Russia, not Russia. Russia's over here. This is France. This is Kenya. And this is lovingly known as Miss America. And yes, the suit does in fact have hair. I believe it is the only one to have hair, and it is scary. I don't like it. I do not like this at all. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't get that, but yeah, Guardian down, Takumi. Leopardon was used, let's see, a Leopardon suit was recycled into a Super Sentai mech called, oh, from Denji Man. From Denji Man. Denji Man. Let's see here. Denji Man. Yeah, okay, this is Denji Man. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, I think they had like a computer-themed mech. Or a computer-themed Sentai. I believe this is a computer-themed Sentai. Let me see here. What was their motif? Let's see here. Ipeakagi. Yeah, I want to say this is, like a computer-themed Sentai. Let me see here. Let me do motif. Let's see here. Yep, okay, I was kind of right. So, electricity, advanced alien science, and geometric shapes. Okay. So I was a little bit right about that. I've been lurking, but I gotta go to the doctors now. Oh, I hope everything's alright. Have a good rest of your stream. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna have a great time, because we're just kind of sitting here and just kind of just shooting the shit. I think it was electricity. Yeah, that's what it said. Like electricity. Because I know there's, I think, like a few Sentais that are based around computers. I know Mega Ranger was. Mega Ranger was based around computers. Because it was the 90s. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. But no, I do kind of want to watch Shinkaleon sometime. Because of... just because, like, mainly because of Snow Godzilla. Because a lot of, like, especially a lot of people who love kaiju love Snow Godzilla. A lot of people do. Even though it is just, even though it was really just, Heisei 90s Godzilla, but just white. But people still absolutely love Snow Godzilla. Let's see here real quick. Let me do this real quick. Hang on, guys. I'm doing something here. Give me a second here, guys. There we go. Shinken Leon is my favorite of all time, and for several good reasons. Yeah, I hear a lot of people talk about it, and I know it's very, very popular in Japan as is. Because I see a lot of merch of Shinken Leon being pumped out all the time. Snow Godzilla is the... Yeah, I know it's the Shinken Leon movie, because it also had Hatsune Miku in it. And I think also Shinji. However, the Shinken Leon movie is not the only one. There is Driverhead movie and the Shinken Leon cameo. Oh, I got you. But yeah, no, but like back to what I was saying about like Sentai Power Rangers is that I do think Power Rangers needs to take a book out of Sentai and just stop. Because it's kind of shown that one, Hasbro has like no idea what the fuck they're doing. They clearly do not have a goal in mind. It's kind of like Transformers. They're just trying to pump stuff out just so that way they can have it on the shelf. Like what they're doing with Transformers. Because, I'm gonna be honest, Earthspark was shit. It looks like cringe. It looks like absolute fucking cringe. And I feel like it was just made so that way Transformers can be out on the shelves. And then, what's the new one that's out right now? Cyberworld, I think it is. Yeah, Cyberworld is also just made just so that way Transformers is on the shelves. And I feel like that's also what they're kind of doing with Power Rangers, is that they're just putting Power Rangers out right now. Right? I think they're just putting out Power Rangers right now just so that way Power Rangers can still be on the toy shelves. That's it. And that way collectors can have something, even though they've already had like, this is now what, the 20th Dragon Zord that just came out, but oh no, this one's different because this one's crowdfunded. So, hey Johnny Bravo over on YouTube, how you doing? See here, and Drivehead was Takara Tomi's first animated show in a hot minute, and they wanted to get the fundamentals down before pumping out Shinken Leon. Drivehead. Where have I heard Drivehead before? Hang on, let me see here. Drivehead. Hang on. Don't tell me. Let me see here. Drivehead. Where have I heard Drivehead? Where have I heard Drivehead? Drivehead. Drivehead. No. Okay, no, never mind. Nope. Okay, no. Nope. Okay. Never mind. Let's see here. The only good Power Ranger or merch now is the SM. Yeah. No, that's probably the only thing that's coming out right now that is relatively anything that's good Sentai related. And right now, I feel like they're kind of like experimenting now with Project, and I think that's kind of like the whole point with Project Red. Like Project Red seems like they're trying to experiment to see what exactly sticks, to see like what they can do to kind of like replace Sentai. Because they tried Gavin Infinity, and from what I could tell, Gavin Infinity was okay for the most part. I feel like the consensus with Gavin Infinity was that Gavin felt like they were trying too hard to be a toy commercial. Right? That's just kind of like that's the consensus I'm getting with Gavin. Because some people liked Gavin, others didn't like it, but mostly people are coming together like, oh, excuse me, that yes, they were trying to make a toy commercial first and a television show second. Now, with Omega Horn, right? So with Omega Horn here, has been fun so far. The monster battles, yeah. So Omega Horn seems like they've kind of ironed everything out. So it looks like not Takara, but Toei kind of learned from, they kind of learned from Gavin. And yeah, the show for the most part seems like it's fine. I need to sit down and watch it. And it's interesting. It's really, it has an interesting concept of like kaiju, like kind of collecting kaiju like Pokemon. And you have the main kaiju, and then you have auxiliary kaiju that turn into weapons. That's cool. I like that. I really do like that idea. I kind of hope this one works, because I think so far out of the two Project Red series that are out right now, I really hope Omega Horn is the one that sticks. And then I'll just jump to another show, because I kind of want to see more of this. Let's see here. I talked about it. I've talked about it before, but I was severe. I was a severe drive head trash very early on in my Twitch life. I even have Cyclone Interceptor in toy form. I have no idea who Cyclone Interceptor is, but that sounds cool though. I have no idea who that is, Takumi. But that sounds cool though. In fact, let me look him up. Let's see here. Let me see here. Let's see here. Oh, he looks interesting. He's just what I guess a sports car cop, I guess. I mean, that's kind of interesting. The winning catchphrase for Omega Horn is genuflect baby, which the main character is basically telling his opponent to kneel, bitch. He's telling him to like kneel, bitch. So okay, so because like the main character for Omega Horn kind of gives off Ash Ketchum vibes. This dude gives off Ash Ketchum vibes. So the fact that this goober right here is telling you to kneel, bitch, is kind of funny. I want to see this show now. Cyclone Interceptor is the upgrade form of the main character's mech and drive head, Sonic Interceptor. Ooh, okay. So, let me see here. Let's do Sonic. Sonic Interceptor. He looks kind of boring. Yeah, he looks boring. He's just a blue police car. Yeah, he looks a little boring. You can tell he got that upgrade. Yeah, because he goes from boring to kind of cool. Yeah, he looks kind of cool, I'm not going to lie. He's more Indiana Jones in the series than Ash Ketchum. Right, okay, so... Okay, I'll have to check that out then, because I'm just saying, like, looking at his attire... Just looking at his attire here, he kind of comes off as very Ash Ketchum vibes. Especially when he's all armored up. He straight up just looks like a Sentai Pokemon trainer. Like, this is what I would expect a Sentai-themed Pokemon series would look like. But that's kind of cool though. Yeah, I'll have to give it a watch then. He was trying to heat up Deckard's nachos. I have no idea. I have no context to what this is, but okay. But then Deckard actually had blue cop, and you can tell his family tree goes. Okay. Let's see here. So blue cop, metal card bot. Oh, okay. Oh, that looks kind of. I do like the police dog mouth cannon. I do like that though. That is kind of cool. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I really do like the police dog head. But no, I am definitely gonna have to go back and like actually sit down and watch this show. In fact, let me do this real quick. Let me see here. Let me do Omega Horn. Do they? Oh, I thought they would have it on their YouTube channel, but I guess not. Well, shit. Well, okay then. Well, shit. So, all right. So, where can I go to watch Omega Horn? Let me see here. Let's see here. Watch Omega Horn. Is there a place where I can watch it? Tune into TV Asahi in Japan. Okay, but where can I go to watch it online? So 1. Okay, I might have to go and sail the high seas for this. Yeah, I'll probably have to go and sail the high seas for this one. But that is the third season upgraded form. So if that's just Blue Cop right there, yeah, that he looks boring as all fuck. I do like his third season upgrade. Hang on, do they have him on Big Bad Toy Store? Because I know they have Carbots on Big Bad. No, Tohei isn't simulcasting Omega Horn for some strange reason. Wait, did they do that with Gavin? Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to become a pirate dino, and I'm gonna have to sail the high seas for this one. Season the first one is on the store, by the way. Okay. Mini Force. Oh yeah, there. Oh yeah, no, he looks boring as fuck. Yeah, he just looks boring as fuck. They got one that's like Christmas color. What the fuck? Okay, that looks kind of cool. But yeah, no. So like, did they wait? So did they simulcast Gavin Infinity? So that is kind of like if they simulcast now, I'm wondering why they don't simulcast that. I'm wondering if it's just because they just wanted something exclusive to Japanese television, or what, or just Gavin Infinity didn't do well simulcast wise, or what. No, Tohei's only doing Kamen Rider, but not Project Red. That is really fucking weird. That is really weird. Yes, hi Excalibur, how are you doing? Yes, there are 2 Grarls, yes. See, they're slowly starting to release season 2 stuff, so yeah, I'll have to see. I might check out Mini Force then if they actually have a show. I might check it out then. But yeah, no, that is bizarre that they're not simulcasting. They're not simulcasting Project Red stuff. That's strange. Yeah, then I'm definitely gonna have to sail the high seas for this one. It's a Netflix show. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to sail the high. That's another thing. You think they'd simulcast to reach a larger audience? Well, yeah, especially like with Kamen Rider. Well, then again, like Kamen Rider is a legacy franchise, and also Kamen Rider is also a safe bet too. So I can see why. I can see why they're wanting to focus a little bit more on Kamen Rider than on something that's a lot more experimental, like with Project Red. Because let's be fair here. So far, Project Red has been very, very, very experimental. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is very, very experimental because it seems like they're just kind of like throwing shit at the wall to see what kind of sticks. I keep remembering of that just egg. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Hey Nick, how you doing? Let's see here. Nothing wrong with sailing the high seas, safe passage. Yeah, exactly. No, like, and the sad thing is that now I have actually found a new site where I can watch Zeta Gundam because my goal for this year when it comes to watching anime, and I need to watch Kaiju Girls Caramelize because goddamn do I love that manga series so fucking much. I love Kaiju Girl Caramelize. And I was over the fucking moon when they announced that it had an anime adaptation. Because that is like one of my favorite manga series. I love that show so much. Or I love that series. Which I need to get down and watching that again. Yeah, Kaiju Girl is so good. I love Kaiju Girl. And it's funny because I got to where Hardigon's sister came flying into the city to fight her, and her sister is just straight the Rathalos. It's just the Rathalos, and I think that's hilarious. One of the... Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, because you're, like, really, really into the Mini Force. That reminds me, I gotta watch Boshu Sen... I don't know what Bosu Shenki is. Let me see here. I watched the first episode waiting for the season to be done. Same. I'm waiting so that way I can binge it because I love the manga, but I also want to wait to see the whole thing finished so that way I can go back and like watch it to see like how well it follows the manga. Hey Nautical, how you doing? See here, Frame Arms Girl, basically that, oh, okay, I got you. Now I need to watch the second season of Samurai Troopers. I need to watch Samurai Troopers. Because I think like in the West it was called Ronin Warriors, and it showed on Toonami, and that was a little bit before my time. Well, I wasn't even before my time because I was on 92 baby, but I think it came on like at weird times where I wasn't able to get it or catch it. But a lot of people seem to really like it. I hear the new Digimon series is good. I hear the new Digimon series is really, really, really good. And I love that we're actually getting a lot more dinosaur / like paleo representation in Digimon now. And it's really, really cool. Yes, Digimon Beat Break is good. I need to catch up on it. Yeah, it looks really good. It looks really good. I think so far, my favorite Digimon so far from this is the Pterosaur line. Let me see here real quick. Ram for... I think it's called like Ram for Rinkmon. I want to say it's called Ramphomon. Ramphomon. I'm sorry, it's Ramphomon. My bad. It's Ramphomon. Let's see here. Now, I have heard of Tenkai Nights. I remember watching a little bit of it. I thought Tenkai Nights was weird because it was like anime Lego, and I thought it was so fucking weird. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. So what's interesting about this is that so you're about to hear me nerd out about dinosaurs. Surprise, surprise. So this is Ramphomon. Now, what I think is weird is that it's not based off of a Rampharinkus. This is a Rampharinkus. Yeah, that's a Ram. So this here is a Rampharinkus. This is Ramphomon. They don't look anything alike. So what it is that he's based off of a Dimorphodon. His name should literally just be Dimorphomon. The Monodramon alternative evolution line, because the original Monodramon went... Yeah, I know that one. I know that one, Paleo, because the creator of Digimon is a tokusatsu nerd. He is a tokusatsu nerd, because a lot of previous Digimon lines are based off of tokusatsu stuff, like the Justamon line is based around Kamen Rider. It's blatantly fucking obvious. I mean, like, and I think there's other Digimon that incorporated the Kamen Rider belt into their designs. It's not just Justamon, but there's also Cyclomon. Cyclomon has been confirmed to be based off of Gigan. Showa era Gigan, to be exact, because Final Wars Gigan wasn't a thing back in the day when he came out. And then the most glaring one is the Tyrannomon line, which is my personal favorite. My personal favorite Digimon is Tyrannomon. I really want to get art of my T-Rex form as a Tyrannomon. I think that would look really sick. But the Tyrannomon line is based around Godzilla. It's really fucking obvious, especially when you have like Black Tyrannomon, and it's been confirmed that Metal Tyrannomon is based off of Mechagodzilla. So, yeah, Raremon is just Hedorah. Yeah, he's just Hedorah. And I think maybe Deltamon is Ghidorah, because he's got the 3 heads, he's got the 2 tails. He might be a little bit based off of Ghidorah. So, I just watched it all the way through because I had heard Toonami was airing Gundam in Tenkai Nights. It was the closest thing I could find back in... Oh, I got you. Cross Wars was just, let's make the main Digimon evolve into a sentient robot. I was not a fan of Cross Wars, because that's the one with like the really fucking weird Greymon, right? That was like the literal name Greymon. But so what I like about Ramphomon is that he also digivolves into what is known as Asdarmon. And Asdarmon is a fucking freaky ass Digimon. In fact, see if I can find a better picture of this. Let's see here. Place it. There we go. Asdarmon. Yeah, so this right here is Asdarmon. And Asdarmon is based off of what is known as Asdarkids. And Asdarkids are absolutely fucking horrifying. Let me just give you an example. Let's see here. Asdarkidae. So this is Asdarkidae, or just the Asdarkids. These are pterosaurs that can look at a giraffe in the fucking eyes. The Digimon, let's see here. The Digivolution was nuts. It brought back Dark, Asdarmon. Yeah, so, like I said, so this is an Asdarkid. Like, this is, I think this is a Quetzalcoatlus. Or it just might be, what is that? I think it's called, like, Asdarkid. Or, let's see here. Darkidae. Let me see here. Asdarcoidea. Let's see here. Oh, hang on. Nope. Let's see here. Asdarco. There we go. Asdarco. Yeah, so that I think might be Asdarco or Hatagopteryx or Quetzalcoatlus. And so Digimon just sat there and said, "What if we took a pterosaur?" Also, hi mom, how you doing over there? So Digimon proposed an absolute crackhead idea of, let's take a pterosaur that is known for being the size of a giraffe with the wingspan of a fighter jet. And what if we just gave it blades? Nothing but fucking blades. Yeah, it's so edgy and I love it. And then the Mega Evolution for Asdarmon is Ornismon. So Ornismon is looking like it is based off of the Archaeopteryx, which is kind of weird because it goes from, you know, little dragon, pterosaur, dinosaur. I love it. I absolutely love that. But that's just kind of funny, though, that we go from pterosaur, dinosaur. And then, what? Oh, what on God's green earth are you? I think that's a new one. I've never seen this one before. That is wild. I like it. I like it a lot. No, like, the Digimon, like, this new Digimon anime looks really, really cool. But yeah, we've been getting a lot of dinosaur slash, what is it, like, dinosaur slash, like, ancient reptile-based Digimon as of late. It's so much fun because a lot of the stuff, they come up with some wackadoo ideas. Let's see here. They could do a new form in the anime. Let's see here. The snake just premiered an episode ago. That thing is wicked looking. It's pretty good. It's basically Digimon Bounty Hunter and Digimon Trafficking. It's... Oh god. Okay. So... Oh, it doesn't even have a page. Helios Boamon. Oh, that is wild looking. Oh, that is wild looking. I like that. The new anime is not for... Yeah, because I think I remember watching, like, a couple of, like, clips where they just let some of the Digimon just die. Like, that's kind of fucked up. Like, I don't think even, what's his name, Ken? The Digi-Emperor back in the day would even go that far as to being that cruel. Wikimon is generally better than the fandom wiki. I honestly just looked up, like, the first thing that was giving me, like, information, so... Okay. Wikimon, here we go. So, there's Asdarmon. Again, I love this. It's a pterosaur. So, we actually don't really have a whole lot of pterosaur-based Digimon. We have Asdarmon, Terramon X Antibody. Oh, that's just a straight-up fucking Zoid. That is just a straight up fucking Zoid. And I love it. I love this. Yeah, that is just a straight up fucking Zoid. Jet Pterodactyl, yeah. Terramon is just a fighter jet. Well, I know of Terramon. Or Tyrannomon. Well, I guess we'll say Terramon. Just because we have Tyrannomon and then we have Tyrannomon. I get Pteranodon, haha. I get it's a play on. Weirdly enough, he kind of reminds me a little bit of like JJ the fucking jet plane. I don't know, just because of the goofy ass like midget wings. And his little plump body. I don't know, he I don't know why JJ the jet plane came up in my head for some weird reason. Yeah, I know they used the Japanese names. I do know that. In fact, let me see here. Let's see here. Do we have any new Digimon that was introduced? Let me see here. Yeah, I'm aware of it. I'm aware of it. Let me see here. Let's do prehistoric. Oh, excuse me. Because I know we had a few that came out just recently. See if I can find them. So I know there was Dimetramon. Let me see here. Dimetramon. There we go. I love this. I absolutely love this. So it doesn't quite look like a Dimetrodon. Right? It doesn't quite look like a Dimetrodon. It more looks like an Edaphosaurus more than a Dimetrodon, just because of just the overall shape of it. But I welcome this. This is kind of a clever way of doing a Dimetrodon that doesn't revolve around turning the sail into like a fucking buzzsaw. Like typically what they would usually do for like Spinosaurus / like Dimetrodons. I always like I always like that Digimon had death in it, and that the Digimon themselves were actually. Yeah, that's the thing. Now I will say this about Digimon, is that so anime wise, I prefer Digimon. Game wise, I kind of always preferred Pokemon because it was a little bit easier to grasp. But now that I'm older, I'm kind of leaning more towards Digimon. Edgeworth looking motherfucker. Yeah, no, he looks like something that Miles Edgeworth would have. I think my favorite Digimon is Beelzemon and Wizardmon from Classic. Now, I do love the arc with Wizardmon. That was genuinely like really sad. Yeah, I love this. I love this. As much as I love things like the Dimetrodon from like Abba Ranger. Right? I love it when they can mix it up and actually make Dimetramon look kind of beautiful. And not, you know, something that can rip your fucking face off. It's nice. It's nice to see a nice change of pace. But what I do love is that its Mega Evolution is fucking, like, intense. Let's see if I can find it. List of Digimon. Because I think it's... Where's it at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Styrakomon. Here we go. Because I think this is like its Mega. Or one of its Megas. That is fucking insanity. Medusamon? Because I thought Styracommon was one of its mega. It's alt mega. Oh, it's alt mega. Gotcha. I prefer the Time Stranger / Slight. I do like Time Stranger. Time Stranger I thought was a really good Digimon game. I need to go back and play it again. Because I'm at the final level of the vanilla game, and then I need to go back and buy all of the DLCs. Because we have things like the Bancho line, which is a really fun Digimon line. But this is Styracommon. And it's always nice to have more Ceratopsians in Digimon. But what I think is funny about Styracommon is that this is not its eyes. I think that right there is its actual face. This is just like decoration. But that's kind of funny though. I need to play Time Stranger, and I'm at the last DLC for it. Now, I do like some of the X antibodies. I don't think I can get Tyrannomon X antibody in the game, which sucks. Which really sucks. I really want Tyrannomon X antibody because it looks so nasty, and I love it. Or it could be both her eyes. I think it's stated in the Digidex or whatever. I think this is its actual face, and these are just like faux armor eyes. Which honestly, that's kind of cool. Season 2 gave the main characters level 7 Digimon, which can digivolve from their level 5 ultimate with an emblem card. I know there is a Triceramon, and it's one of my favorite Digimon. I love Triceramon. Let's see if I can find it. Debut design. Just look at that! If this thing is coming at you in a dark alley, just give up all hope. Or or maybe those are the eyes. I don't know, maybe those are its eyes. Oh, nope. Those are the eyes right there. So that's its actual face, and that's just armor. I mean, either way, though, if this thing's coming at me in a dark alley, this thing's coming at me like Swiggity Swooty, it's coming for that booty, and I'm like, nope, I'm good. I'm just gonna lay down. Just fucking kill me. Just get it over with. Styracommon is such a good mega. It is, but I think it's kind of funny, though, that a Triceratops digivolves into a Styracosaur. Because if memory serves me right, it should be kind of the other way around, where the Styracosaur should evolve into the Triceratops. Because if I remember correctly, Chasmosaurians are a little bit younger than Centrosaurian dinosaurs. So, like, a good example of things are like Styracosaurus and Triceratops. Styracosaurus is older, Triceratops is younger. So I feel like that should be kind of swapped around a little bit. But yeah, I know Triceratops or Triceramon is the ultimate. I'm just saying, as someone who's a paleo nerd, right, who's obsessed with dinosaurs, I know that I know that Triceramon is the ultimate, Styraco is the mega, but I feel like it should be the other way around because Styracosaurus are older than a Triceratops. They came before the Triceratops. That's, to me, I'm a paleo nerd. I just think that would be kind of a little bit more fitting, but still though, I welcome it though. Yeah, it does kind of look like something I would see out of like Duel Masters. No, you're right about that one. It is something I would see out of like Duel Masters or something like that. So let's actually go there. Then there's Dino Rexmon. Yeah, I know of Dino Rexmon because it is just a a Dromaeosaurid with just these giant, crazy-ass fucking talons. And I love it. And I think I think how it goes is that... where are you at? Toy Agumon... Triceramon. And then I want to say... Then it goes... So if I'm looking at this... So it would go... There... There. Okay, here we go. So I think this is how the Digi-evolution line should go. I think it goes Tuskmon, then Triceramon, and then Staracomon. It makes sense. See here. Oh wait, okay, so it says Staracomon is a super dreadnought class power fighter whose bulk rivals that of Ultimate Brachiomon. I love Ultimate Brachiomon. I think it's bullshit in the game. I think it is complete and utter bullshit in Time Stranger that you cannot ride this fucking behemoth. I hate this so much. Yeah, the sword in the middle. Yeah, so I hate in Time Stranger, you can't ride this thing. You just can't. And that sucks. Because out of all the Digimon... Actually, let me pull up. Let's see here. Let's do Dino Rex. Hey, we are talking about Digimon. How you doing there, Gearsy? How you doing? Welcome in. This is my face cam stream. Is he new? I don't think so. I think he's been around for a bit. Yeah, Dino Rexmon is just fucking insanity. Thank you for saying my name right. Yeah, no problem. No problem. But yeah, Dino... I swear to God. You know what? Hang on. There. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so... Dino Rexmon is crazy. Time Stranger, I'm only missing one Digimon from the journal. I'm mostly just playing the story, and I'm just getting all the Digimon that I like. So, Dino Rexmon is basically a Dromaeosaurid, which is just a raptor, but it's just cranked up to 20. Yeah, so he's been around for a long time. But yeah, Dino Rexmon is just insane, because it's this Dromaeosaurid. Yeah, I do. I'm actually a T-Rex VTuber, and I'm an amateur paleontologist. Yes. That is something I do like to pride myself on. Do I know a lot about dinosaurs? Yeah. Am I an expert? No. But, so, what I love about this is that he is a Dromaeosaurid, which is a raptor, and they took it to the literal extreme by giving it the sickle claw that is about, if not the entire length of its body, and it's known for being both violent and fast. And I also love that they gave him like these overlapping, almost like pangolin scales. It's so cool and it's so wicked. So yeah, if I'm looking at this Digi-evolution correctly, so it goes Tuskmon, then Triceramon, then Staracomon. I think that's how the line goes. Which, I love Tuskmon. I absolutely love Tuskmon. He's a simple, cool dinosaur design. Yeah, so I think now this is just me spitballing here, right? Just spitballing here, but I want to say he might be based off of Ceratosaurus. I think so. Maybe just because of the horn on his head. But I think Tuskmon is just a generic theropod. I think he's just a generic theropod dinosaur, which is just meat-eating dinosaur. I don't think he's based off of anything. But if I were a betting man, I'd say he's a Ceratosaurus. Just if I were a betting man. Yeah, he's the Panzer Digimon. Here we go. Design. It was created for Virtual Pet. So he's like one of the OGs. Let's see here. Various bear strong resemblance to various Godzilla kaiju. In Tuscamon's case, Space Godzilla. I could see that. It's by its Bandai stock art picture. Blah 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 blah. Greatly diminishes its similarities with Space Godzilla by having curved shoulder horns, changing the posture, stands to be more theropod, reducing the. Okay, yeah. No, I don't think so, but maybe. Again, the creator is a ginormous tokusatsu nerd, so I could see it. Yeah, like Tuscamon is just more of like he's just rule of cool theropod dinosaur, and I still love him. He's one of my favorite Digimon of all time. I love Tuscamon. Again, simple design, but very fucking badass. Then we have this what the fuckosaurus. So this is Ultimate Brachiomon. And he is just a hybrid dinosaur. Because he has the proportions of a Brachiosaurus, but the head of a Ceratopsian. What kind of Ceratopsian? Yes. It is just a generic Ceratopsian. He's got the frills. He's got the giant nasal horn. He's got a brow horn. He's just a Ceratopsian's head on a sauropod body. And I love it. And I think it's bullshit. I think it's fucking bullshit. In Time Stranger, you can't ride this thing. Out of all the Digimon you could ride, you can't ride the big, giant fucking sauropod. Are you kidding me? It is bullshit. Yeah, he's just an amalgamation. Basically. Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, but what I think is funny because, like, I show this off in my Discord server, which, by the way, if you aren't part of my Discord server, feel free to join. Because it is a fun little community of like-minded nerds that we just like to have a fun time. Just use !Discord, take you directly there. Hey, how you doing, Noble? Yeah, I am showing off my face this time. I always like Siegemon. Yeah, Siegemon's really cool. I like Siegemon. He does hover, which I think is funny. Because, so in my party, I like to have like one vaccine, one virus, one data. Just to kind of have an even balance. And in my party, I think he's data. So I got him as the data. I have my favorite Mega Digi-Evolution, which is Rust Tyrannomon. Actually, no, it's my second favorite because Dinomon is now my new favorite. I love Dinomon. Because it's just burning Godzilla. It's just taking the Godzilla influence in the Tyrannomon line and just cranking it up to the most literal extreme. But, so yeah, we have Rust Tyrannomon, which is my second favorite Mega Evolution as the virus. And I want to say I have... Who do I have as the vaccine? I think High Vidramon. It's one of the Vidramon lines. So I'm trying to gauge Digimon knowledge. What's your favorite in World? Oh god, in World? Oh god, I haven't thought about Digimon World in like so fucking long. Especially the PlayStation game. Tyrannomon. I love Tyrannomon. I just love the Tyrannomon line in general. No surprise, the T-Rex VTuber here likes the Tyrannomon line. Surprise, surprise, everybody. Surprise, surprise. But, so what I think is funny is that, like, Rust Tyrannomon, who has thruster jets on him, he is walking it like a Giga Chad. This guy right here, who's got very big, thick fucking legs, he's just hovering around like a jackass. I think that is the funniest thing about it. Warumansamon. I think, isn't Warumansamon like the, oh god, hang on, chat, hang on, don't. Warumansamon, I think he's the teddy bear, right? He's the teddy bear Digimon that's like black and white. He's got the cape on him. I think isn't he a virus type? My Digimon, I might be correct on that one. I might be. Let's see here. They could have done a Mega Sharkmon. Yes. Oh, hell yeah. See, I'm pretty knowledgeable in Digimon. I'm pretty knowledgeable. They could have done a Mega Sharkmon as Megalodon Digimon. Ooh, excuse me. Well, I mean, like, honestly. Wait, hang on. Let me see here. Let's see here. Mega. Let's see here. Let's do Megalodon. I was gonna say, cause like, oh god, what's the shark Digimon from Time Stranger? What is his name? Sharkmon. Okay, it's just Sharkmon. I think Sharkmon kind of has that covered. Honestly, though, I feel like Sharkmon kind of sort of has that covered. As a Megalodon-style Digimon. Honestly. Because he kind of fits the bill of a Megalodon. Or, well, I wouldn't say a Megalodon, more of like what we thought Megalodon looked like. Because Megalodon, I believe now has kind of gone through another change. To where it's not as, it's more compact now. Like, I want to say like a bull shark, I want to say. For the other paleo nerds like Paleo in here, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe now like the Megalodon's a little bit more squat, a little compact. I believe with newer studies. Let's see, I was saying that Sharkmon is an ultimate Digimon, and only digivolves into generic Megas. Okay, I see. Yeah, you wanted a more of like a more dedicated Mega evolution. I could see that. Also, Surfmon can be the Mega. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, there you go. But he's more. I think Surfmon is more like a Shark Man, which that's still kind of badass. Design them all fingers. Oh no, you're good, Gearsy. You're fine. See here, I love Sharkmon. Reminds me of the Orca. Yes, thank you. Yeah, no, like he kind of does. Like he kind of does in a strange way. Yeah. Let's see here. Did you hear the estimates that they put for the Belgian Megalodon? Maybe. Could you remind me about that one, Paleo? For a while, Megalodon was yeah, but we kind of found out that that's not quite the case. They're not directly related to the Great Whites. I want to say they're not. I want to say they are a mackerel shark, but I don't think so. I don't think they are a mackerel shark now. I think they thought it was. So mackerel sharks are things like the Great White and the Mako. And I think they thought that's what the Megalodon was for a while. And I think now they kind of put it more towards like, I want to say like bull sharks or tiger sharks. It's something like that. Or I think it might be in its own separate class. Not longer for better movement. Yeah, exactly. So it's a lot more squat. A little bit more compact. Like the Dunkleosteus. Which is also something I really wish that we got as a Digimon. I really wish that's what we got as a Digimon, is a Dunkleosteus. Like, maybe have Sharkmon, maybe like a champion level Digimon for Sharkmon be based off of a Dunkleosteus. That would be really cool. Divemon is badass. Hammerhead Shark. He kind of gives me like Street Shark vibes. Yeah, Divemon just kind of reminds me a little bit of like Street Sharks. And I like that. I love Street Sharks. See here, and on the Iliad V-Pet, Sharkmon digivolves into Tylemon. Which is weird because isn't Tylomon a isn't he like a Digi-Egg? Or a Elemental? Digimental? Yeah, Digimental. Which is weird because we have Digi-Egg and then we have Digi-Eggs. Digi-Eggs that armor Digivolve Digimon, and then we have just regular Digi-Eggs. I kind of like the Japanese name, which is just the, I believe they're called Digimentals. Which makes more sense and it's less fucking confusing. It's like saying like, here's Energon, but then here's Energon that does something completely fucking different. Which also, new people, hi, I'm a huge Transformers nerd, hi. Let's see here. Yeah, he's an armor level. I knew it. Yep. I'm gonna say he's an armor evolution of what? Sincerity? I want to say Sincerity. Is it Tailmon or Vmon? Let's see here, Oh, I was right. Not Sincerity. Reliability. Digi-Egg of Reliability. Oh, I was kind of right. I was kind of right about that. Yeah, oh yeah, no, I love Transformers. Also, thank you for becoming a park guest. Thank you. Yes, I'm a ginormous Transformers nerd. I was actually just showing off my Titan class Grimlock here, and then my oversized Masterpiece Grimlock. Which, by the way, this is custom painted, by the way. I found the exact color scheme. The exact color for the oxidized green bits for this guy. Here's what it is. So what I did was that, where are you at? Ah, here it is. Sons of Horus. Sons of Horus green. It's literally it's the exact match. Yeah, no. So what I did with this guy is that all the light gray rubbery pieces on the stock toy, painted it with lead belcher, and then dry brushed it all with like Sons of Horus. So to answer all the Meg questions, Megalodon belongs to the genus Otodus, and the modern shape is long to flow through the water. Okay, never mind. I was wrong about that one. My knowledge of like Cenozoic, Paleozoic animals are not the best in the world. Let's see here. The Belgian mechanism, blah, 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 blah. I went to TF Nation 2 weeks ago. See, I want to go to TFCon Orlando, but I unfortunately don't know where I will be by that time. So I had to sit out on that one, which is sad because my buddy Skyson Freeman really wants me to go. It's like that in Off-Kai. Off-Kai and TFCon Orlando are always the ones that are always damned for me. And I hate it so much. But yeah, no, I was right. I was right on that. I was, well, kind of right. I said Sincerity. No, it's Reliability. But I was right. It is Tailmon. See, I kind of want a Mosasaur Digimon. Because we have Tylosaur. Right? We have Tylosaurus. Which I mean, like, I think Tylosaurus is what, a Mosasaur? Yeah, no, it's T-Rex, yeah, Tylosaurus. It's a type of Mosasaur, but I want, like, a Mosasaurus Digimon. I'm British, so, oh god, no, I feel that. See, I got to meet the voice actor for, Knockout. Ooh, okay, I'm a little envious about that one. Off-Kai is too expensive for me. Same. I live in the United States. I live in New England right now, and I can tell you that it is way too expensive because that is like on the opposite side of the country for me. Same thing with Florida. Huankamon is pretty much cool if you want a Dunkley Osteus, but with a Chinese god vibe. That is a weird combination to have. All right, I'll bite. Huankumon. Oh, this weird fucking thing. Oh, this weird fucking thing. Okay, yeah, I can see a little bit of the dunk in this. It kind of reminds me of a Dunkleosteus mixed with like a beta fish. I feel like Offkai trying to take over Momo. Now it's getting close to what, MomoCon? Because I was gonna say, like, it's like with MomoCon, I've only been to MomoCon once. I went to MomoCon 2017. Yeah, 2017. Yeah, 2017. Yeah, 2017. 2017. Because that was when Shin Godzilla, I believe, came out. It looks like Brock's form of version of Brux-ish. What is Brux-ish? I'm not too familiar with newer Pokemon. I'm not. Let's see here. Yeah, because like it has the facial structure of a Dunkleosteus. Kinda, sorta. By the way, what do you think of Quetzalmon? I don't think I've ever heard of Quetzalmon. I was gonna say with this one, it kind of. Oh wait, I just want to see here. That is fucking gnarly. Triceramon X antibodies, fucking gnarly. Oh, that is disgusting, and I love that. I had to. Hang on, let me see here. So, let me see here real quick. Quetzalmon. Oh, this little guy. Oh, he's cute. Yeah, no, he's cute. I like him. I'm so autistic. I thought it was going to be like Quetzalcoatlus. No, he's cute. I like him. If you play Digimon card battle, Wormmon becomes Quetzalmon for one of the card battles. Oh, okay. I've never played the Digimon card game in my life. Yeah, it's based off of on Peng, a Chinese monster that is a bird fish creature. Oh, okay. Also, scientists theorize megalodons could live up to 2. Okay, that is a stretch. Unless if it has like the biology of a basking shark. Terramon and Galemon are such good designs. I'll take a look at these here in a little bit. But yeah, so he kind of has a little bit of a Dunkleosteus esque kind of like jaw, or I should say skull structure, because so how the Dunk has the I wouldn't say teeth, but more of like bone plates, because Dunkleosteus didn't have teeth. So it would have this very roundish head, and it would have these 2 bone plates that would kind of act like scissors, basically. So effectively, the Dunkleosteus's head would basically just turn into a giant guillotine. So anything that comes into its mouth just gets chopped right in half. See, Card Battle was another PlayStation 1 game. Yes, I'm a Digimon nerd. No, you're fine. No, I like hearing about all of like my my community's like hyperfixations. Trust me. Let's see here. That is insane. Yeah, no, like it. No, in case like if that is true about like how they can live up to 200 years. I don't know. I want to know how. Because with the basking shark, it can live up to so long because its biology is really fucking slow. Unless somehow the megalodon is some kind of ginormous basking shark or megamouth shark, I don't know how it would be able to live up to 200 years. That is bonkers. That is actually genuinely crazy. So, let me look at Galemon. Let me see here. Galemon. paste and go for Galemon? I don't want fucking Yahoo. Hang on, give me a second here. Paste and go for Galemon. Oh yeah, Galemon. Yeah, okay. He looks kind of cool. I'll fuck with this. He's like he almost looks like a bird dragon. His line looks pretty fucking sick. Let's see here. Let's go to Wikimon. Remember, Megs were probably cold-blooded and warm oceans. Right, but, like, I don't know how that would translate to, like, a 200-year-old lifespan. I don't know. Like, that's just... I feel like that's a little bit of a scientific stretch there. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Quetzalmon is Wormon's... Okay. So, let's see here. So, Galemon. Let's see here. Terramon. Yeah, he looks really cool. I like him. Yeah, he kind of reminds me of like a bird dragon or like an Archaeopteryx. From Mushroomon, Terramon. Oh, he's adorable. Oh, he's just a little guy. Yeah, he's just a little guy. So, let's see here. So, Fluffymon. Okay. Yeah, nope, that's what it says on the tin. Yep, Fluffymon. So we got Terramon. We got Fluffymon. So it's like a little baby dinosaur. This is cute. I like it. Alright, so we got Terramon, Galemon. Does he go anywhere from here? Let me check the other wiki. Yeah, the whole Digimon is bird-like. Okay. Oh, he doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so Grand Galemon. Oh, that is gnarly. Oh, that is really fucking cool. The Belgium Megalodon was 64 years old at death and was still growing. And the scientists state, we still haven't found a Meg specimen that hit the upper limit of the species yet. Oh, okay, no. All right, I'll take your word for it, Bailey. I'll take your word for it. Okay, no, I'm proven wrong. Okay. Yeah, he has a Mega. That's not his Mega. That's not his Mega. This dude right here, that's not his Mega. Are you okay? Okay. Let's see here. Grand Galemon. That's the ultimate. Medieval Galemon. Okay, but what does he digivolve into? Because you guys said he's got a Mega. She's giving Big Garudamon energy. Yeah, no, I can see that. Let's see here. King of the Forest. Okay. Because there's Medieval Dukemon. But yeah, that's okay. Grand Galemon is the Mega? That's the Mega? Okay. Like, if that's the Mega, okay, yeah, no, I'll take it. I'll take it. I was gonna say, because that's the champion. Yeah, that's the champion right there. Okay. Alright, so we'll look at one more Digimon, and then we'll call it there. Because it is getting late. We'll look at, actually, you know what? Chat, Show me some Digimon. Show me some Well, what should be the last Digimon we look at? What should the last Digimon should we look at? Zephgamon? Alright, let's see here. Let's look at Zephgamon. Let's look here. Oh, damn! Okay, yeah, that's a Digimon to end the stream on. Oh, damn, that is gnarly. Zephgamon. Or Zephagamon. Oh, damn, that is gnarly. Totally not Star Beelzemon. I think, well, isn't that the female version? Isn't that the just female Beelzemon? Let's see here. Or Siriusmon. Let's look at Siriusmon. Let's take a look at Siriusmon. Paste and... Hey, Siriusmon. Gigaseedramon is cool too? Okay. Not Siriusmon. Looks alright. You know what? We'll end on a classic. We'll go with we'll do Megaseedramon. Yeah, I know about Star Beelzemon. My friend Cardin loves Star Beelzemon. See, the thing I always love about Digimon is that, like, you have, I think, like, what, 3 paths for Digimon. They either become a robot, they become a man, or they become a baddie, right? Every Digimon becomes a baddie. Every Digimon becomes a mommy. Every Digimon becomes a man. Every Digimon becomes a fucking robot. You know what I'm saying? Like, every Digimon either becomes a baddie, they become daddy, or they just become robot. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. But that looks kind of cool though. I like it. So these are the antibodies, okay. Or furry. Well, yeah, but that's mostly, I think, they're megas. They're like champion or they're megas. Yeah, the 3 genders, a robot, a scaly, or a mommy. Yeah, kinda. I mean, like, you get the ones that are just oddballs that are like a furry or an animal. But for the most part is either they are a robot, they are a scaly, or they're a mommy. Like, it's like, I saw a TikTok, a guy's just like, every cat becomes a baddie. And it is, I mean, like, it's true. It is true. Alright, but that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is where we will end it here for the night. It is going on 8:30. And despite the scuff, we actually had a pretty good run, I will say, nerding out about Digimon and whatnot, which I personally really love. I love nerding out about Digimon. Digimon is amazing. I wonder. Let me see. Who do we want to raid tonight? And I also hope you guys liked the face cam stream. Yeah, no, I'm always glad to see you guys show up. You know, especially all my lurkers out there. Especially all my lurkers. But yeah, no, I hope you guys enjoyed the face cam stream. I hardly ever do these. Especially with like the whole stigma of like, oh well, you're not a VTuber if you show your face. It's like, oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No, mostly I'm just the goofy, sexy dinosaur guy here in the corner. But today I was like, you know what? I want to do a face cam because I haven't done one in a hot while. Never enough Digimon. Now we can get a mainline game with more accent. Yes, please. I would honestly fucking love that. Let me see. Who do we want to raid tonight? Who of our lovely friends are on tonight? So, or we could throw a wild card here and raid someone different. So we have Send the Ink Fox. She is streaming. So let me see here. So, well, thank you. I'm working on it though. I am trying to get, a little bit more, a little bit more muscle. But I can now do push-ups now without, getting tired, and I'm also doing a lot more cardio without getting tired. So, let me see here. So, we have... Oh, that wasn't Nanook. That was not Nanook in the background. That was another dog. That was another one of our dogs. She is very loud for a very small dog. Alright, so... Let's see here. So, chat... So, let me see. How long have some of these people been streaming for? So, chat, tonight, do we want... That wasn't Nanook. So, do we want to raid a new person? Do we want to raid Kira P? No, there's not a new puppy. I can tell you that much. There's not a new puppy. So, do we want to raid Kira P? Do we want to raid Damien? Do we want to raid Sin? Or do we want to raid someone new? Because Damien is playing Darktide. Sin is playing Hollow Knight. Kira is doing a talk show. She's doing On the Rocks. Or do we want to raid someone new? Or do we want to raid a little raccoon by the name of Mochi Momo, who is playing Poppy's Playtime? So, let's say... Let's do 1 for Kira. Let's do 2 for Damien, 3 for Sin, and then 4 for someone new. Kira P? Okay. Alright, so let's see here. So let me go ahead and get ready for this for the race, since you all want... But I'm fine with new. Okay. No, I mean, you guys unanimously said that you guys want to raid Kira, so we'll raid Kira. 1. Okay, so we got 1 for Kira. Alright, so you all wanted to vote for Kira, so we'll go raid Kira. So let's see here. Let us do... Alright, so let me get the raid message going for you guys. So let's just do this. Let's just do... Yeah, we'll just do T-Rex raid. She's doing like a little talk show, so not the hee-hees and the hoo-hoos. So we'll just do T-Rex raid. And then Wednesday, I am going to be playing Pokemon Gold. And then Friday, I'll be doing Dino Blade. And I'm excited for Dino Blade. Yeah, no, I'm always happy to see you guys pop up. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the raid message going. Let's get the raid started. So until then, I'll catch you all later, and let's go say hi to Kira. I know that the hat tipping was cringe. Mulaney.